Hello, YouTube. This is Zack, Jedi Sentinel 99, back again with another Star Wars video. So yeah, I've been always wanting to go in depth to the characters and talk about them. Some characters that I like, some of the characters I consider to be personal favorites. And at first, I was originally planning on doing having the Solo twins be the first two, and then Mara Jade next. I decided not to go along with it, decided focusing on Anakin Solo, the prodigy, the potential of the next Luke Skywalker, and the next Grand Master of the Jedi Order, and the name and honor and the legacy of his grandfather, naming of Anakin Skywalker, passed down to his name to be honor legacy, to honor reputation of the name of Anakin. And the most fan favorite, and personally I'm one of them, he literally became my favorite characters after hearing a lot of people talk about him and how much Anakin Solo meant a lot of people, and how much that what could have been if he was still around in the Legends EU, if they didn't kill him off in the Star by Star in the new Jedi Order series during the Yuuzhan Vong War. So I just want to say that Anakin Solo is the most well-written and tragic character in the expanding universe. Ever since he was born in the Dark Empire, the part 2, was it? Was it part 2? No, it was part 3. It was part 3 of the Dark Empire trilogy. When Anakin Solo was born, he became the next prodigy to be the next Anakin Skywalker, the next Luke Skywalker, and potential be the Grand Master. And Leia wants to, honor and redeem her biological father's name, Anakin Skywalker. So name her son Anakin. Basically give the name Anakin to redeem her biological father. Basically she decided to forgive her biological father by honoring his name. And when Anakin Solo was, growing up and being trained as a Jedi, everyone looks up to Anakin. Even the adults, even his older siblings admire him, look up to him because how, great he is, how, potential to be the greatest, how he's started to become more like a true Jedi than anyone. And even Corn Horn himself says that everyone looked up to you, even older adults like myself. And then even the strike team, Luke Skywalker had Anakin Solo to lead because he shows a leadership skills. And it's just amazing how Anakin Solo not only be basically the most popular Jedi, but also the most Jedi that everyone could look up to and rely on and relate to. But here's something that Anakin Solo has been dealing with. His fear of that he might become like his grandfather. Because he knows that his grandfather was the greatest Jedi of era, but also the most dangerous enemy that the rebellion ever fought. Basically when he was as Darth Vader. And have the name of Anakin based of a man who became the greatest warrior and became the most dangerous Sith in the entire galaxy. That is a big reputation to honor a man who was a good man and became a monster. That is a big reputation. And that he has a responsibility to redeem his grandfather's name and not to make the same mistake. Hell, it's actually stated that Anakin Solo has had a vision that he actually does become the new Darth Vader. And if you think about it, the original plan, which I will get to that later, yeah. And, of course, his love interest is Tahiri, which, yeah, I'll get to that when we get to talk about Anakin Solo's death, how much that impacted everyone, and how it changed everyone along the way of the series. And, oh boy, it's just, oh boy. So yeah, the reason why they have Anakin Solo to get killed off, because George Lucas I can't speak. George Lucas just didn't, oh god, I can't speak, can I? I'm trying to find the right word. George Lucas didn't want to have two Anakins where the prequel trilogy is about to come out, because people will get too confusing. And he want Anakin Solo to be killed off, which that pissed off a lot of fans and pissed off a lot of authors who were involved of this series. And yeah, when they killed him off in a more tragic and heroic way, it hit everybody. Like, everyone. His death, and there was a prophecy that the Yuuzhan Vong actually fear that there will be one Jedi that will be more powerful and able to take out the Yuuzhan Vong. They think is Jacen Solo. But instead it was Anakin Solo the whole time. So Anakin Solo died as a hero, but at the cause of people going through the more darkest depression as hell. Like, Jaina Solo, like, she went on a fucking rampage on the Yuuzhan Vong, killing Yuuzhan Vongs left and right and using Force lightning. I recently learned about this by watching a 2 hours long retrospective of the new Jedi Order series that someone did like 2 hours review video of each books when they got to the Star by Star. Yeah, Jaina Solo just went apeshit and used Force lightning to kill the Yuuzhan Vong. Jacen Solo gets taken and captured and gets tortured, and he's still distraught at her that his younger brother is dead, but he keep his composure and his emotional in check. Hell, even, was it The Dark Journey or The Traitor? I can't remember which one. It's actually stated that Jacen Solo, that he admired and looked up to Anakin, and he wants to be like him. Well, not being dead. And just, wow. And the one thing that I learned, and it hits me the most, is Leia's reaction. When she felt her son through the Force, that her son is dead, she broke down in tears and screamed of painful heartbreak. Like, she screamed out of heartbreak, tears coming down her eyes. They witness and feel the Force that her son is dead. Oh my god. And it hit everyone. Luke, Mara, Han, they wow. They just felt broken after that. They just lost, Leia and Han, they just lost their son. And Anakin and Luke just lost his nephew, his future successor to be the next Grand Master. And Tahiri the most. Oh my god, I just feel bad for her. Because after the Yuuzhan Vong, Tahiri and other Jedis who looked up to Anakin, they were still in a depressed state and heartbreak because it's just not the same without Anakin. Until the Legacy of the Force, where Jason Solo became Darth Krayt, poisoned Mara Jade, name a Star Destroyer base of Anakin, and Jaina Solo replaced her blue kyber crystal with purple kyber crystal to basically honor and remember her brother. And Tahiri and other Jedi who looks up to Anakin, they fell to the dark side, enjoyed Darth Critias, and then started another second civil war against the Jedi Order and the Galactic Republic, the new Galactic Republic. And Darth Critias training Tahiri under his wings gave her the ability to travel back in time in her mind so she could interact to Anakin Solo in her memories, but cannot change anything. Basically, she keeps using that technique like a drug addict, torturing herself. Like, she's that depressed. Like, God, fuck. Like, she's like the only Jedi later on that she doesn't want to let go of the loss of her lover. Just, oh, God. And, even Ben Skywalker, when he learns about Anakin Solo, his death, he felt sadness that he never get the chance to meet Anakin Solo, because, hell, he actually looks up to Anakin, even though he never met him. After hearing stories about him, he actually admires Anakin Solo, and he wants to be like him, wants to honor him. Until Fate of the Jedi series, where Luke and Ben came across a Force Ghost of Anakin, where Anakin Solo gives Ben an actual wisdom that you need to be your own Jedi, not be like me. It's best to be an actual true Jedi in your own way, not to make the same mistake like I did. I have no regret on my action. I did what I had to do to protect the people I cared and love. That's what a Jedi should be, risking their life and to protect others that matters. So you need to be your own person and be your own Jedi. And that's what Anakin literally told Ben. So Ben took Anakin Solo's wisdom to heart and be his own Jedi, be his own person. And it's just, Anakin Solo brought a lot of impact to the characters, you know, Jaina, Jason, Luke, Ben, Mara Jade, Tahiri, and other Jedis that looked up to Anakin Solo. Hell, even the Yuuzhan Vong, there was one Jedi, I can't remember who fought a horde of Yuuzhan Vong as a last man standing, as a one-man army with Anakin Solo's lightsaber, and in the final battle, where Luke Skywalker fought the leader of the Yuuzhan Vong, the Supreme General or Supreme Leader or whatever, with his lightsaber and his nephew's lightsaber. So, it's so emotional that how much Anakin Solo impact everyone. And I forgot to mention of him and Han Solo, how they, you know, Han Solo blames his son for the death of Chewbacca when Chewie basically sacrificed himself to save Anakin Solo to live, because he doesn't want nothing to happen to Anakin Solo. Hell, even Anakin Solo had that survivor guilt and felt guilty of the death of Chewie. But that's one thing he doesn't want that to happen again, to see everyone that he cared dies because of him. And of course, later on in the story, Han and Anakin basically, came back together and started to become father and son once again. and Han actually apologized to his son, and then, but at the same time, he kind of felt guilt that what he has said and done, and now his son is dead. It hurts him even more. He just lost his best friend, and he just lost his son. And I don't know what else I could say about Anakin Solo. Like, people are still talking about him to this day. And people, hell, there was a video that I highly recommend you guys check it out, where EvanNova95 did a video of a discussion about, Anakin Solo. Was he a waste of character? The question to answer that is no, he's not. He's not a waste of a character. It's just his potential was wasted, but as a actual character as a whole of his development, no. His character wasn't a waste. It's just George Lucas didn't want to have two versions of Anakin because the prequel was out. His potential got wasted, but not his character, not his development, not his story. It's just his potential. And there is a fan fiction to this. I forget the name of the fan fiction. And it's basically involved like a what if scenario if Anakin Solo didn't die or survive in the Star by Star. And here's another thing I forgot to mention. The original plan for Star by Star is actually stated that Jason Solo was supposed to get killed off along with Cal Katarn, and Anakin Solo lives. That was the original plan. So basically, Jason was supposed to get killed off instead of Anakin. But they had to change it because George Lucas wanted Anakin Solo to be killed. And when I learned about this, I was like, wow, okay. And I'm trying to find that fan fiction. Give me 1 second. Okay, I found it. The fan fiction for this what if scenario is called A Destiny Alter. And it was made... damn it. It came out in... it was published in November the 14th, 2011, and the story is done with 69 chapters, and it's complete. It's fully done, and it was done in July 27th, 2020. Yeah, 2020. So basically during the pandemic, or after the pandemic, I think. So basically, this person has been worked on this fanfiction in 2011 and finally finished in 2020. So we started 2011. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So basically, soon it will be... Well, I think it's already past 10 years now, because this is 2025. So, soon it will be 5 years or 4 years. Yeah, no, it will be 5 years since the final chapter was done. So yeah, the story is done, and I haven't read it myself because it takes place during the Star by Star, towards the end of the Fate of the Jedi series. And it just felt like well earned that Anakin Solo deserved to live, and what would be like if he didn't die. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out, go ahead. It is like I said, the fanfiction called A Destiny Fate. So go... Oh, no, not Destiny Fate. A Destiny Alter. So go check that out. And yeah, you guys will actually love it, and I think about might want to read it in the future. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know because I'm too damn fucking lazy. But yeah, I still can't believe people are still talking about Anakin Solo to this day, and how much people actually love his character, and people wondering what could have been like if he didn't die, and how much it will impact the story from afterwards, the Legacy of the Force, and Fate of the Jedi series. So, yeah. Wondering how will that change. But, anyway, that's all I have to say about Anakin Solo, because he's the only character that I'm more interested to talk about than Jaina, Jason, and Mara Jade, in my opinion. Because there's really not much to go in depth to their characters like Anakin here. Because, well, what else I could say? He has a lot more attention and a lot more love than the other characters, in my opinion. And Anakin Solo has become my favorite character for the expanding universe, in my opinion. It's just a shame that we wish we could have more of him if George Lucas kept his damn mouth shut and not said anything. So, yeah. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Links to my other channel, my social media will be down below in the description box. You guys know the drill. If you guys wanted to donate to support the channel, links to my Cash App and my PayPal will be down below in the description box and in my bio if you guys want to support the channel. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. And as always, may the Force be with you, always.